We hear a lot about turtle nesting season. Lights out on the beach began May 1st, so hatchlings can find their way to the water, and people often mark turtle nests. At the same time, other beach-loving wildlife are also laying eggs. As WGCU reporter Mike Walcher explains, we don't hear nearly as much about staying away from their nests.
It's a vital time of the year for plovers and least terns. Those are the birds hopping on the mudflats and along the coastline. And it's critical for black skimmers zooming over the water, looking to nab a fish. Right now, these shorebirds are laying eggs in large colonies in the sand and in solitary nests and vegetation on the edge of beaches. They're doing so all along Florida's Gulf and Atlantic coasts.
I think there's a lot that I can't help in the world, but I can help these birds.
Megan Hatton of Audubon of Florida met us on Lover's Key in Lee County. She says the terns that nest here have a special place in her heart.
They're tiny little birds, but they have no fear when it comes to protecting their nest, and I think that's really special. They're so cute. The babies are they're little cotton balls on toothpicks that run around like mad.
Shorebirds lay 2 to 6 eggs. For 30 days, parents sit on the eggs, shading them from the sun. And they watch for predators, crows and other birds, raccoons and dogs, and humans.
So they have a lot of threats, natural threats. So keeping the human threats a little bit in check is where we try to come in.
Using warning tape and signs, Audubon Florida workers and park rangers mark off nests. Still, people get curious or careless and disturb nests.
Well, it's heartbreaking. If they're not able to succeed with their nests, we won't continue to have them here. We won't continue to enjoy all the beauty that's all around us.
But how will you know if there's an unmarked nest nearby?
So they'll come out and start yelling at you. So they'll start squawking a bunch. They may kind of throw themselves down in front of you and start beating their wings. So they're pretending that they're injured to try to make themselves look like the prey, and they want you to follow them.
If that happens, Hatton says, back away slowly and watch for any eggs in the sand. Why worry about birds that are not on the endangered species list? Megan Hatton says, as the landmark book Silent Spring pointed out more than 60 years ago, birds are sentinels. When the environment hurts them, it also could hurt people.
Kind of like if you think about the canary in the coal mines, like they brought birds down there to help to see like what's good for them. It's here too where we should be helping birds because it helps us.
Audubon says shorebird nesting season begins in early May, but peaks in late May through June. For WGCU News, I'm Mike Walcher.
Florida Fish and Wildlife does not publicize the number of citations given each year for disturbing shorebird nests. Audubon Florida says officers usually rely on education and warnings. Citations do carry a fine starting at $100 for a first offense. Thanks for watching. We've got more great content for you, from news to the arts to the environment. So be sure to like and subscribe to WGCU's YouTube channel and follow us on our social media platforms for the stories that matter to you.